Umu Biafra na-ege mma ka anyị kọwara unu ije anyị na-aga maka inwere onwe anyị site n'ige ọnụokwu nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Barrister Chief Debe Odimegwu Ojukwu. Biko gee ntị.
May we meet you, sir?
I am Chief Debe Odimegwu Ojukwu.
Okay. May we know why you are here today?
I'm here for the case between the Incorporated Trustees of the Human Rights Initiative representing indigenous people of Biafra and the federal government and Nigeria through the Attorney General of the Federation.
Wonderful, sir. Can you please, some people may not have heard about this word, indigenous people. Can you please give us some little enlightenment about the indigenous people and the laws that establish the rights of indigenous people?
In a dress, you start from the shoes, but in the end you go to the cap.
Okay.
The country is the cap.
All right.
It's the ultimate. But the foundation for that country is triggered off from the indigenous people.
Okay.
The problem we have is that we tended to have glossed over the indigenous people. The indigenous people of Biafra are those remnants of the original owners of that land of Biafra.
Okay, thank you. Is there any law, international law, backing the rights of indigenous people?
Oh, very, very, very soft laws, many laws. The United Nations, they are aware of this. They are aware of this, especially where you have a kind of extermination of an indigenous people. If you check the United Nations today, there's a lot of move as far as Ukraine is concerned. Ukraine sat down and removed their president. They sat down not by force of arms, it was non-violent, they just sat in the square. And after some time, the man ran away because the power belongs to the people. The people own the power. It's not when you go up, you start arrogating so many things to yourself. You must relate to the people. And that relationship is what we are doing here. I cannot be comfortable in my house. I cannot be quiet in my place when I see my brothers and sisters feeling very discontent. That's why I had to come all the way to identify what they're doing. I have to hear this because without this, I'm nonsense. If I go to Abuja and the other ethnic groups, ethnic nationalities, indigenous people of their own areas, if they give me all the respect and they know that part of what they are doing to me, that my people are suffering, I will mean nothing. I will amount to nothing before them. So it's when I know that my people are happy, that is when I can really hold my head high. And that's why I'm here.
It's good to hear that from you, sir. And for the first time, since the name of Biafra is now being spoken in the Nigerian court, and then Biafran people identifying themselves as Biafrans without being subjugated to any kind of molestation or any kind of intimidation. What's your stake on that? Does it have anything to do with exercising the rights of indigenous people as declared by UN Declaration in 2007?
Exactly. That is exactly what it's all about. If you don't flaunt yourself, it's like this, the basic rule in marketing. If you don't say this is where I am, people will not say that's where you are. Okay. So we are identifying ourselves. We are Biafrans. There's nothing criminal about being a Biafran. But people, for one reason or the other, might want you to believe that Biafra is anathema to progress. But there's no, everything about Biafra is progressive. That's why we must stand with Biafra, answer Biafrans, and do that.